why wouldn't you want to come down and play on Sunderland's first ever football ground for a start? How cool's that?
Now then, it's Gilesy Steve here, and we're back with a very, very good video that's quite close to my heart. I'm from down here, Hendon. Coming to you from Valley Road Community Field with Ben and Gavin. Great community project that we're going to be talking about shortly.
Yeah, Gavin, Ben, who you'll meet later on, they're part of Invigorate and working in cooperation with Sunderland City Juniors. Believe it or not, where we are, Valley Road Community Field, this is the actual birth location of Sunderland AFC, if you will. The pitch that you can see behind us right now, 40% of that is the original pitch that the first ever Sunderland AFC team started on. So as we mentioned, Sunderland City Juniors is using this as kind of a training hub, if you will. Sunderland City Juniors is a club where I started. I was a coach there, and both my children have played for it. They've already got female teams from the club in the league who started off here and then they progressed on to teams and recruit more people to come along and join in.
Sunderland City Juniors have got girls teams and boys teams of various ages throughout the grassroots.
We have Alnwick Golf Breaks and White Rose Golf Breaks, and we'd like to offer all subscribers to Gilesy and Steve 10% off their golf break if they book with us. The links will be in the description below the video.
Right, here I am with David Nicholson, who is the chairman, the gaffer of Sunderland City Juniors overall. So David, obviously here at Valley Road Community Field, which is now really you've taken on as your home of Sunderland City Juniors, haven't you?
Yeah, it's been great. We've had Gav from Invigorate and Ben who have absolutely regenerated the pitch, and they've been kind enough to say, look, make some place for the team. Does your entire club want to come down here? And when that opportunity came around, we just thought, yeah, grab it with both hands. And they've put in so much work, so much effort, and they haven't asked for anything from Sunderland City Junior. And they've just given us an opportunity to make the football club brilliant, which in turn makes it great for the kids that play within the football club.
Yeah, that sounds fantastic. And I mean, what kind of sessions has Sunderland City Juniors got going on to get more people to come along and join in your sessions? Because I know I used to be part of the club. My two children play for Sunderland City Juniors. Me and David used to coach together, believe it or not. But so what sessions have you got going on right now?
Well, this morning we've got girls football sessions going on. We've got girls aged 5 to 11 down in our Wildcats session, and we've also got squad girls, which is for girls aged 12 till 16, I think it is. And they both run 10 o'clock till 11, like I said, down at Valley Road. And it's absolutely brilliant, and that's followed by with disability football session, and that's just had a national award for the best session in the country for disability football. And that's pan disability, which means children with any sort of disability, whether that's physical or mental, can come along. And it's £2, and the kids just have a fun time, and that's all it's about. We've actually created a team from the disability football session who now play in a disability league, and they actually thought would never get those opportunities, and the fact that we've offered that has just been probably the most rewarding thing that I've ever done within football. And it's great, and it's down here on a Sunday morning, and it's brilliant. We'll love it. Happy days. So there you go. You know when the sessions are, you know who they're for. Get yourselves along, come and join David and Sunderland City Junior family, and then start your grassroots journey. Right, so there we've met David, who's the chairman of Sunderland City Juniors. He's told you what it's all about. Now it's time to go meet Gavin Ben themselves from Invigorate and find out more about this quality project that's been going on here at Valley Road. So good morning, gentlemen. Tell us a bit about yourselves and how you started up this business.
Well, I'm Gav. This is Ben. We met about 3 years ago through golf. We set up two golf breaks businesses, and we wanted to really do something a bit different. So we decided a football project would be the way to go. We were tasked to find a pitch for Sunderland City Juniors, so we did, and it's gone through the roof since then. Basically, we have set up a community interest company, which is Invigorate North East, and that is to convert this site, keeping the football pitch in as the core reason for it, but to convert the rest of the site into a community park.
Well, I think just jumping on the back of you, that Gav, we was looking for a pitch because Gav's son plays for Sunderland City Juniors and they wanted a home ground. So on our travels probably from a driving range or a golf course, when we're doing our business, we knew of this place to get the keys. So we knocked on the door because we're quite cheeky, the school, and we asked the question, says, what are you doing with it? Can we use it? And it took us about a year in the making to get the keys, just because of the blue tape to go through schools. But once we got the keys, we walked through the door, we thought, blimey, we're missing a trick here. This is kind of a special place. So from that, we kind of started to try to kind of think about what we can actually do with a place, and that's where we've left off and took off.
So tell us what's happened so far. What state was the field in when you first took over it, and which organisations have helped you get to where you are now?
Well, when we first officially got the keys back end of August this year, we could barely get into the gate. We've got a big double gate on the commercial road side and a single gate which is now the visitor access, and it was completely overgrown with really heavy, thick brambles. The part of the site we're standing in now, you couldn't really stand here back in August, and the grass on the pitch was about 3 foot high. So we knew there was going to be a lot of work to sort of get it to the almost blank canvas stage that we're at now. We've done pretty much all of it ourselves. We've had a good friend of mine who's a fully qualified arbiter who's took down all the dead trees. Ben and I have cut down all of these really old dead brambles, really dangerous brambles. Obviously trimmed a lot of the long grass out. We've cut the pitch ourselves 3 times and marked it ourselves just to get football back on here. The whole site was in a really bad state, not least the amount of fly tipping and things that were evident as you came into the site. Big sheets of broken glass and bricks and old mattresses. Honestly, it was an absolute tip, and we just thought, because of what the ground is and what it stands for, it was such a shame to see it that way. So we decided to take it upon ourselves to do something about it.
I think we're really proud of the fact that we've just had the keys just over 3 months, and what we've done in that time is fantastic, and we're really proud of what we've done. And the people have helped us, the local people as well, and back on the map, Sunderland voluntary sector, the council. Everyone's been fantastic and really got on the back of what we're trying to do and supported us. And we've made so many friends in such a short space of time. We're really grateful of everything that they've done for us so far. But it's just the beginning. It's the start of an exciting journey, and what this place could be and will be, and our vision for it is quite exciting, and we're looking forward to taking it to the next level.
It's clear to see the difference between what it was and what it is now. So basically, what's happening on site now, and what are your future plans for the site going forward?
Well, first and foremost, we did the project with Sunderland City Juniors in mind. As we've already mentioned, we wanted to source a football pitch for the younger age groups to play on, which we've successfully done. So at present, we've got the SCG Scott under 11 girls playing on it every week. They use it as their official home venue now. We've had Sunderland Elite Schoolboys, Chesley Street Schoolboys. We've got the Comets, which is the pan-disability football session that Sunderland City Juniors run, along with the squad girls and the Wildcats all-girls sessions. Obviously with the aim of getting more girls involved in football, but having something for everyone. And that's what we've got on the site at the moment. Future plans, we've got very, very big plans for the place, not least to put some facilities on here. But future plans will be to get as many people as we can playing on it from all different walks of life, and it doesn't just have to be football. It could be anything. It could be something where we put a community space in, and it could be utilised by mental health clubs or women's mental health clubs. It could be utilised by the scouts. It could be utilised by the school children. Literally, it's a blank canvas to do what we want on it, to provide something for everybody.
Yeah, it's a football pitch. What we wanted to do is get affordable football going. Very important, certainly in these times in the area, to give every kid a chance. Really, it's not just a kids' football pitch. It's open to anybody. Obviously, with the significance of the site, why wouldn't you want to come down and play on Sunderland's first ever football ground for a start? How cool's that? But what we wanted to do in and around the area is getting kids involved in grassroots sports and giving them an opportunity to come down and have a game. We have a pre-loved shop, if you were, where we get donations from kit and football boots, where we give that the children who want a chance to come down and join in with sessions, give them a kit, a pair of football boots, and another game of football. For all we know, there could be the next Jordan Henderson around the corner, and we wouldn't know because he didn't have a chance to play football. So we're opening it up to the wider community just to come down and play football. Affordable football, you can hire this pitch out, anybody can hire this pitch out, and it's great value. Not only that, when we opened the doors up, there was such a great opportunity to do some outdoor learning. We've had knocks on the door from local charities that they want to come down and use this open space for a sensory area. So another side of the project was to get involved and do something for that. Hence why we made a community company, because it just was so much more than just a football pitch.
How do you think this project will fit in with other developments within the area and future projects for this location?
Well, I mean, if we start with Hendon first and foremost, there's a lot going on in Villette Road, where they've done a lot to tidy up the appearance of the facades of the shops. We've got a project that starts in 2025, not ourselves, not our project, but quite a large project over the road from the site. And I think with our project, what we want to do is we want to try and create some sort of living museum. Because of the significance of the site, Sunderland Football Club's first ever home ground, we've got plans to install some artworks and a timeline of the history in the site, and not to the founding fathers, and not to James Allen, who was the teacher who started it all off. And that's what we'd like to do. We'd like to create, as it were, a very smaller version, much smaller version of Beamish, but with a football timeline on it. And for me, as a Sunderland fan, a season ticket holder for over 40 years, you know, it's more of a labour of love for me than it is for any other reason. But for kids to know what's on the doorstep, you've got people who've lived in Hendon for years who have no idea of the significance of the site. So to put this back, to put these installations in, and to let everybody know what it's all about and where we came from, you know, I always say it's always important to know where you've came from, to know where you've got to go, and we think it's a really, really exciting project for the future of not just Hendon, but for the future of Sunderland. Builds into things that the football club themselves are doing with the Coals to Goals project. It's a natural bolt onto that because it's part of the history, and we want to have a say and put our stamp on the community and let people know what it's all about.
Just on the back of that, really, and I mean, I'm not a local lad, as you can probably tell, but I've lived in the area for 21 years now. My dad's from Gateshead, and I've been coming up to the northeast all my life, so I know the significance of the football family and what it means to the area. I've lived in Sunderland for 18 years. I know Steve through my sons. They played grassroots football together, so I get it. And to get football back on a site where something's so important to the area and where it all started, I think that's so special. So we're really proud to be a part of it.
Right then, that's about it from us. Any donations is very grateful for them. Any pre-love kit you've got, drop it in, get in touch with Ben and Gavin. It'll be much appreciated.
The links for everything we've spoken about today will be in the description below. We'll also put them on our Facebook page. If you want to bring your kids along, get involved, get them to start the grassroots journey, or come along and join Sunderland City Juniors here at Valley Road Community Centre, or Community Field, whichever it's called. And yeah, that's all we have.